Hey everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel here. I'm just sitting here working and I just got an email from our home office at Crossworld in Kansas City. It says, "Hey Luke, I'm working on a recruiting campaign this month for social media and we wanted to ask a few field workers to send in a short video answering a question in 1 minute or less." And they give us 3 questions that we can answer. Here are the questions. Number 1, how does the need for disciple makers or more disciple makers in your country feel more urgent after this year? Okay, 2020, hashtag 2020. Number 2, what is one unique opportunity for ministry or disciple making that God has provided for you through the difficulties of 2020? It's a great question. And number 3, in light of 2020, why should more Christ followers give their lives to cross-cultural ministry? That is a great question. And I think that 2020 has opened up new opportunities for missions and for disciple making than maybe in a generation. And so anyway, let's go shoot this video. I tried to shoot this earlier today and it came out bad. Here, check this out. Here, look at my ears. Oops, my ears are on fire. I had the sun behind me and that didn't work. So anyway, let's go shoot this video. All right, I'm gonna go outside here. We've got a beautiful campus here. I'm at Kiskea Chapel working here for the day. Check this place out. I know you guys have seen this. I showed you this on videos before, but we have a beautiful campus here that is a huge blessing. So I don't know where I should shoot this. I tried shooting it over there before and that worked okay. The sun is a little bit lower, so my ears may not be as on fire, but you can see if the sun's in front of me. I don't know what I'm doing with video yet, so lighting is something I need to learn how to do better. If I go over here, the sun won't be as bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna park you on this chair. I'm gonna sit here. This tripod is this cheap little $10 thing that I picked up at Walmart last time I was in the States. What is one unique opportunity that the struggles of 2020 has opened up for us? Yeah, we had moved into a new house right over a year ago here in Port-au-Prince, and we hadn't really gotten to know our neighbors yet. We had seen them coming and going, but hadn't really begun to build a relationship with them yet. And then some of our supporters sent us down these handmade masks. And so when those masks arrived, I was able to take a box of those. I went next door to him and said, "Hey man, someone just sent me this box of masks. I don't know if you guys could use any." And he was so glad for that. You know, I think he took like a dozen masks to hand out to his family members and stuff like that. But ever since that moment, that has started a new relationship with him. And now he and I talk all the time. We see each other quite a bit out there in the street, and we've got to know each other a little bit better. And that was an opportunity that the coronavirus afforded us. The other thing that I would want to say more generally is that, you know, the coronavirus in 2020 really has served as kind of like a massive reset button for us, in that we're looking at things now that a year ago we never would have even considered looking at, so that has opened up opportunities for impact for us that we never would have envisioned a year ago. So that's been super cool, and it's exciting to see what God is doing there. Why should someone think about going to the field in 2020? Is there a need for Christ followers now? I would say the need for Christ followers on the field, engaging in disciple making, is greater now than probably it has been in a generation, I would say, because the coronavirus in 2020, that has shaken everybody to their core, right? I mean, you know, people place faith in financial systems, people place faith in medical systems, people place faith in science, and all of those things have been exposed for the limits that they have this year, and so people are asking questions, and people are open to things now in a new way that's maybe different than it ever has been in a generation. And so people are desperate for the stability that we have, that we get through the anchor of the soul that we have, through the truth of the gospel. They're looking for that, and all the other things that they have found that in have been stripped away this year. And so, I'm already on the field, but if I wasn't on the field, I'd be looking for a way to get to the field right now, because it feels like the fields are more ripe now than they've been in a generation. All right, that should be good. Let me put this thing back. Good. I see we're still recording. Yeah, so I was trying to record in 4K, and I think I don't have enough space in the phone anymore, so now I'm doing this in HD, and I probably need to delete some stuff from the phone. Calix, ma fait un vidéo, quand dis-moi allô?
Allô?
Oui, ok. Digan tout anglais, oui. Merci. Calix is a cool guy. Okay, so I can't remember all the questions, but the last question, is there still a need for Christ followers on the field in light of 2020, global pandemic, all that stuff?
Oh, 100% hands down. There's always somebody that's going to need somebody to come alongside them, to hold their hand, to help them, whether it's through a situation or just life or just, oh, we have no idea, what are you doing? Don't press the microwave buttons. Okay, that was a good one too. Ready, go. There's always going to be that need, regardless if there's a pandemic going on or if everything is just rainbows and sunshine and flowers. There's always a need there.
What do you got, buddy? Oh, who is that? Yeah, that's some missionaries. And they are...
That's Isaac and Casey.
That's Isaac and Casey,
Yay!
yeah. Can you say Isaac and Casey? Okay, that came out okay. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to them, but I have two thoughts that I want to leave you with before I finish out that video, okay? First of all, the coronavirus did not catch God by surprise. I know you know that, but I think it's good to hear and think about it every once in a while. The coronavirus in 2020 did not catch God by surprise. That's thought number one. Thought number two, God is in the process, even now, even during 2020, in reconciling the nations to himself. And we see here on this field, a field that is ripe for harvest. And this is just one field. There are so many fields across the world, and there are so many ways that you could get involved, that you could play a role. So this is the one question I want to leave you with, and that is this. Is it possible that God wants to use you in a special way, maybe even by going on the mission field in 2021? All right, have a good night. All right, hey, can you say bye?